I am telling you, any one of these that you make, you're going to absolutely love. And if you do what I do, then hey, you have 3 different meals for 3 different days. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love. Now, for those of you that don't know, I've lost over 100 pounds, and today I'm gonna show you how to use the same ingredients to make 3 different meals. So I don't know if it happens to you sometimes where you buy like a pack of chicken and then you buy zucchini and mushrooms and onion, and then you have some left over because you're more than likely not gonna use this for a smaller recipe. Bell pepper, same scenario. Sometimes I'll get like a red and a green. I want both in there, but I'm not gonna use all of them for one recipe. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. With these ingredients, I'm gonna make a chicken bowl. I'm gonna make some tacos, and I'm also gonna make a salad with a homemade dressing that is so delicious. I actually got it on TikTok. I've made it already like 10 times, so I know you're gonna be obsessed with it. Chicken, I feel like it's very lean, it's high in protein, it's something that I personally love to cook with, but you can do this same thing with anything. You can do it with turkey meat, you can do it with steak, you can do it with ground beef, you can do it with, even with seafood. The only thing with seafood is like I'm a little more careful with it because seafood spoils a lot quicker. So I'm gonna show you first how we're gonna cook it. We're using a little air fryer. If you don't have an air fryer, you can bake this and you can even make it stovetop, because at the end of the day, this is gonna go in a big container and you're gonna store it to make your different meals. First things first, we're gonna do our chicken breast. Okay, so I just diced it. Of course, you could always use something like a rotisserie chicken, but I think this way is just more cost efficient. And then I did both. So here's a perfect example, right? We have the green and the red bell peppers. I actually used some of those peppers for another recipe, which is typically what kind of happens. But we're gonna do peppers, and we have our mushrooms. Okay, we have our squash. I love adding a lot of veggies because it really adds bulk to your meal. Veggies are super low in carbs, at least the ones that I'm using here, super low in calories. Veggies are always loaded with vitamins, nutrients, and I just feel really good eating a lot of veggies. So we're gonna add that in. So we're gonna go ahead and just drizzle some avocado oil. And then we are going to make sure, obviously, that it is properly seasoned. So salt and pepper. Then we have garlic powder and onion powder. We're just gonna give this a good toss. You can literally not forget onion. Like onion, unless you just hate onion, then Avi, don't add it. But if you like onion, onion just makes everything taste better. If you didn't want to cook this all at once, now that it's prepped, as you can tell, what you could also do here is put it into like a Ziploc bag and then just have it in the fridge. So now you don't have to chop your veggies, you don't have to season it, it's already ready to go, and then you could just toss it into the air fryer as well. So that's another option if you're not wanting to cook it all at once. But if you do, I promise it will still taste delicious the next day and the day after that. So now we are going to cook our comidita. We're gonna cook our food. Look at this, doesn't it look so pretty, nice and colorful? I feel like you get a little bit of everything. And we are gonna go 400 degrees, air fryer for 20 minutes. And wait until you see how this turns out. Nice and crispy, golden brown. Perfect. All right, so this is pretty much done. Look at this beauty. I love how it gets a nice golden brown crisp. I left mine for an extra, just a little longer, because I love for it to get nice and crispy. I personally love it. You could do maybe 3 minutes less and you'll be good. So this here, if you are doing low carb, make yourself a cauli rice. Get a bag of frozen cauliflower rice. Just to speed this up, we're gonna use some just jasmine rice. So if your family is not low carb, then you can make a bowl of rice. I'm just giving you examples, okay? These are just examples of how you can use up the same exact recipes and make 3 totally different meals. And this is going to be like a nice chicken bowl, like a chicken and veggie bowl. We are gonna do just a little sriracha and some sesame seeds. So first meal, and you can make this for the entire family, okay? So remember, I'm just giving you examples, but you could even make this in the air fryer, make a pot of rice, and then you can make chicken bowls for your whole fam. So we're gonna set this aside. And now for the second meal, this is something that I eat at least once a week. I make this dressing that I found online. It was going viral. It's absolutely amazing. All it is some olive oil. So remember, these are healthy fats, so don't be afraid of them. Of course, I'm not gonna say go crazy because you still wanna be mindful of everything you're eating. Fresh squeezed lemon juice. Then we're gonna do a little salt, a little pepper, and then you're gonna do some fresh parm. And on this, you can go as heavy or as light as you want. Like for me, I think that's good enough. You can top it with a little more after. Remember, we added the olive oil, so you just wanna make sure it gets nice and coated. And I know it seems so simple and you're like, nah, it's probably like whatever. No, I'm telling you, I've made this so many times. Every single time, if friends try it, anyone who tries it, they're like, oh my gosh, I need the recipe for this. It's literally just olive oil, lemon juice, salt, pepper, fresh Parmesan cheese. And now we just top it with chicken. Look at that. So good, so beautiful. Super filling because of course the chicken is nice and filling. This one here is the one that I make the most, but I make all of them. The one I'm gonna show you right now are some bomb tacos. These are kind of like a Mexican style, super good. So I like heating up my tortillas on like directly onto the flame because I like it to get like this roasted. I don't know, I just feel like it tastes so much better, but you can do it however you personally like. And then the chicken, I just kind of shred it a tiny bit, right? I like to shred it so that it's not huge chunks, but it's also not completely shredded. I just feel like it tastes better. It just gives like a different vibe. Okay, and then with the veggies, I'm telling you, chicken tacos like this is where it's at. To top these, usually we would make a fresh guac, okay? But right now we don't have that, so we're gonna do a little bit of guac. I'm gonna do some Mexican crema. Okay, so this is, Mexican crema is a little more liquidy, right? But I'm telling you, this stuff's so good. Oh my God, if you have a little pico, add that. And then you're gonna add your onion, a little bit of cilantro. And if you're not a cilantro lover, I get it. Just omit that. And then this is homemade Mexican salsa. Just so it looks pretty, but typically I'd spread it all over. And this right here, I am telling you, these tacos are everything. You have the flavor of the chicken, you have the veggies, and then you have some guac. Homemade guac always hits different. Then you have the Mexican crema, which is very different than sour cream. Then a little onion, cilantro, and that Mexican salsa. I need to share some of my mom's recipes for Mexican salsas. We have the red, we have green. There are different types of reds. They're all like for different things, but it literally elevates your food, especially if you're having anything even remotely close to Mexican food. It just takes it to the next level. There you have it. We have that chicken and rice bowl. We have that homemade chicken Caesar salad, and then these homemade chicken tacos. I am telling you, any one of these that you make, you're going to absolutely love. And if you do what I do, then hey, you have 3 different meals for 3 different days. So I hope you really like these ideas. This is something that I honestly do because I don't like eating the same thing, but I love just being able to cook in bulk and then eating different things throughout the week. So this shows you how to make 3 different meals with the same ingredients. So I hope this makes sense. I hope you love it. I hope you make them. When you do come back, comment down below. Let me know what you think. I love to go through your comments and just see what you guys think of my recipes. So if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so that you're reminded every time I post a video, just like this one. And if you have friends and family that are living a low carb lifestyle, trying to eat a little healthier, share this recipe along with my channel with them. You never know. It can be really, really helpful to them. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.